Welcome students, welcome back. Myself Kukreja Rahul. Today we have to see question number 6 and question number 8 of the exercise 9.3. Okay, today we have to see that questions number 6 and question number 8 of the exercise 9.3. Okay, so welcome back. Myself Kukreja Rahul again. I'll introduce myself. Okay, so today we have to move for the standard 9 chapter 9. Okay, that is the area of parallelogram and triangles. Okay, so let's start without wasting a time. So as per the previous session, we are already seen the question number 5 and 7 in the previous session. Now as per the previous session, I already told you that question number 6 is very lengthy question. Okay, so therefore because of the lack of timing, we are moving for the we are doing that question in the next session. Okay, we are doing that question in the next session. So that's why we have to move for first 6 question now, and after we have to move for the question number 8 because of the question number 7 is already done in the previous session. So the question is that in the given figure, diagonals AC and BD of quadrilateral ABCD intersect at O, then show that. Okay, so first of all we have to draw the figure. In the given figure, diagonals AC and BD of quadrilateral ABCD, diagonal AC and BD, ABCD, okay, diagonal AC and BD intersect at O, show that. First things we have to show that to prove first, that is area of DOC is equal to the area of AOB. Second, that is area of DCB is equal to the area of ACB. Third one, that is we have to prove that DA parallel to CB, or ABCD is a parallelogram, or either you have to prove that ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, clear that? And OD is equal to the OB. Okay, here is the one thing that are the given only, that is OD is equal to the OB. Now we have to construct that. So now we have to construct. Here I construct perpendicular to AC. Okay, construct DN perpendicular to AC and BM perpendicular to the AC. Okay, now we have to see that in the triangle DNO and BMO. Let's start with the proof. In triangle DNO and BMO. Okay, in triangle DNO and triangle BMO, here my vertical angles are equal, we know that. Okay, so angle DNO equal to angle BMO, that are 90 degree. Angle 1 is equal to the angle 2, that are as per the vertically opposite angle. Okay, and OD is equal to OB, that are the given. Okay, so therefore by angle side congruency rule, triangle DNO is congruent to triangle BMO. Clear that? Now we also take by CPCT rule. As per the now CPCT rule, okay, as per the now CPCT rule, that is DN is equal to the BM. Clear? Here one things are also given, that AB is equal to CD is given also. Okay, that we have forgot to take. Okay, clear? AB is equal to CD, that are also given. Now in triangle DNC and triangle DNC and BMA, in triangle DNC and triangle BMA, in this both of the triangle DN equal to BM, that we have proved. Angle DNC is equal to the angle BMA, that are 90 degree, and CD is equal to the AB, that are given. Okay, so therefore the by also, therefore by right angle hypotenuse and one side, so therefore by RHS congruency rule. Okay, therefore by RHS congruency rule, triangle DNC is congruent to triangle BMA. Clear that? Now we know that if triangles have equal area, triangle are congruent, then they are equal in area. Okay, so here therefore area of DNO is equal to the area of BMO, and area of DNO is equal to BMO, and area of DNC is equal to the area of BMA. Okay, now add both of the area from both side, adding from both side, that is DNO plus DNC. Area of DNO plus area of DNC is equal to the area of BMO plus area of BMA. Okay, so therefore DNO plus DNC, that are the area of DOC, is equal to BMO plus BMA, that are the area of BOA. Okay, here are first thing are proved. Area of AOB and DOC, that we are proved at here. Clear? So first of all, note down this part. After we have to move for the proving second and third. So first please note down this part of the question. Clear that? Now we need to prove that area of DBC or area of ABC. Okay, so now I'll add same triangle, that is BOC, this kind of the triangle in both side. Okay, I'll add BOC in DOC or and in AOB, both of the triangle. I'll add this part of the triangle in both side. Okay, so adding area of BOC to both side, so therefore area of DOC plus area of BOC is equal to the area of AOB plus area of BOC. Okay, so area of DOC plus BOC, both of the triangle are combined with each other to form BCD or DCB. What we have to say? Okay, any kind of that we have to say that DCB or BCD. Okay, so we have to add this both of the triangle to form DCB. Okay, so area of DCB here, area of DCB is equal to the area of AOB and BOC are combined to each other to form area of ACB. Clear that? Area of ACB. Here our second thing are also proved at here. Clear? For the third one thing, I'll rub the this part of the question from the given. Okay, so now DCB triangle DCB and triangle ACB have same area, same base BC. Okay, have same base BC and area of DCB that are equal to the area of ACB. So therefore triangle DCB and triangle ACB are lie between two parallel lines. Okay, if two triangles have same base and they are their area are equal, so therefore we also say that they are lie between two parallel lines. Okay, therefore BC is parallel to the AD, and therefore ABCD is a parallelogram. Because of the, if one pair of the quadrilateral are parallel and equal, so that's why we have to say that it is a parallelogram. Clear? Here our third thing, that is BC are parallel to the AD. Third thing I also proved it here. Clear? In the previous things we are also write that if two triangles or two parallelogram are lie between the lie between on same base and lie between two parallel lines, then their area are equal. Now here we are write inverse of that thing. If both of the triangle or both of the parallelogram have same base and if they are same in area, so we also say that they are lie between the two parallel lines. Okay, so that thing are also used in that. Okay, so please note down that note down from this part. Okay, please note down fast. Clear? Now we have to move for the question number 8. Question number 8, that are the XY is a line parallel to side BC of triangle ABC. Okay, so first of all we have to draw the triangle ABC. XY is the line parallel to the side BC of triangle ABC if BE is parallel to AC. Okay, XY, that are the line parallel to the BC. Clear that? If BE parallel to AC, BE, now I'll draw BE parallel to AC. Here BE is parallel to AC. Okay, you can see that. And CF is parallel to AB. CF is parallel to the AB. Okay, so I'll write it F and it here is E. Okay, so I'll write things that are in the given. XY is parallel to BC, BE is parallel to AC, CF parallel to AB. Okay, meets xy at E and F respectively, show that area of ABE equal to area of ACF. Area of ABE, this kind of triangle, area of ABE is equal to the area of ACF. Okay, so let's start. To prove that is area of ABE is equal to the area of ACF. So let's start with the proof. Now in triangle ABC, xy is parallel to BC. Therefore we also say that EF is parallel to BC because of the part of parallel lines are parallel. Okay, xy is a part of the line EF, so xy is parallel to BC, so therefore we have to also write that EF is parallel to the BC. Clear that? Now here we can see that two parallelograms in the EBCF, okay, that is EYCB, one of the parallelogram EYCB, okay. So I'll write it here, parallelogram EYCB, and second parallelogram XFCB. Both of the parallelogram have same base BC, and lie between two parallel lines, that are the EF parallel to BC. Okay, clear that these things. Therefore we have to write that area of EYCB is equal to the area of XFCB. Okay, and give this equation as a equation 1. Area of parallelogram EYCB, that are the equal to the area of parallelogram XFCB. Okay, now triangle AEB and parallelogram EYCB. Here my parallelogram, that is EYCB, this parallelogram, and triangle AEB. Okay, both of the figure lie on same base BE. Okay, both of the figure lie on same base, triangle AEB. Okay, and parallelogram EYCB, this is your EYCB, lie on same base BE. Clear? Lie on same base BE and between two parallel lines, that are the two parallel lines, that is AB parallel to the AC. Okay, AB parallel to AC, that are the two parallel lines, lie between two parallel lines that are the given. Okay, so lie between two parallel lines BE parallel to the AC. Therefore, we are say that area of triangle AEB is equal to the half of the area of parallelogram EYCB. Okay, we know that if triangle and parallelogram are lie on the same base and between two parallel lines, then area of triangle, that are the half of the area of the parallelogram. Clear? Now similarly we have to move for the triangle AFC. Okay, in triangle AFC and parallelogram XFCB, have same base CF. Okay, have same base CF and lie between two parallel lines, that are the CF parallel to the AB, that are the given. Okay, CF parallel to AB. Okay, therefore we have to write that area of AFC is equal to the half of the area of parallelogram XFCB, and we have to give them as a equation 3. So therefore 2 times area of AEB is equal to the area of parallelogram EYCB, and from the equation 3 2 times area of AFC is equal to the area of parallelogram XFCB, but from equation 1 we are seen that EYCB and XFCB, both of the parallelogram are same base and lie between two parallel lines, therefore their area are equal. So but therefore we have to write that, but from equation 1 area of EYCB are equal to the area of XFCB, therefore we also write that 2 times area of AEB, that are equal to the 2 times area of AFC. Now 2 are cancelled out from both sides, so therefore area of AAB is equal to the area of AFC. Okay, hence proved. Clear that? Clear this? Okay, so please first note down this whole thing. Okay, figure is not given in question, so as per the question we are drawn figure. Okay, and after we are doing this sum. Okay, so first of all you must to understand that what kind of the things that are say in the question, and using that things are given. Okay, using that given and things that are the given, using that we have to draw the first of all figure of that all of the things that are given. Okay, so you must to understand first of all figure, that what kind of the figure are say to us and how to we have to prove from the figure. Okay, here in the figure parallelogram EYCB and parallelogram XFCB have same base. Okay, but that are not given in the question, but we are first of all drawing the figure, and after we are checking their figure. Okay, when I check the figure, I'll see that parallelogram EYCB and XFCB are given. Okay, so from that we are proving this all the part of the things. Okay, so you must to understand that which things are given and which things are used in the question by the figure. So please note down this first. Please note down fast. Okay, clear? Now from the question number 9 we are seeing question number 9 to from next session. Okay, so question number 6 and 8 today we are seeing that. Okay, so if you have any doubt and any questions, please notify me. Okay, also you have to notify me for the previous session or previous lectures, any kind of the lectures, if you have any question for that or any query for that. Okay, so I hope all of you are enjoying this class, students, and you don't have any question about that. So till then, goodbye and stay blessed.